Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRON. We will take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 15-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 15 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 15-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Crazy movement today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and definitely the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, so let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk about areas of resistance. First area of support that stands out is where the pullback finally stopped today. And that was right here at $9 and essentially 80 cents. It always gets a little bit, fuzzy where when a price makes a great move and then it starts to pull back and pull back and pull back. And then it brings, up the question of, is this thing about to crash? Is this thing going right back to where it started? And finally got the answer. No, it did not crash. Found support right there and got a little bounce right there. So that, the 980 mark is where enough, buyers finally step back in again to, just stop the bleeding that was occurring. So that'll be the initial level to keep an eye on going forward. In the event 980 does not hold, next level after that would be down here at this previous breakout point. That sits right down around $9.25, and this just comes from a very basic rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken. So let's just first establish that this level was indeed an area of resistance. So when they're broken, they do tend to act as support. I'm not saying that level is going to get hit or anything, but just kind of mapping out where that does come from. So again, near term wise, right around $9.80. In the event that level cannot hold, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price drop down to the $9.25 mark. Now, what happens if this thing starts to bounce back upwards? Where are some of these areas of resistance at? As far as sellers, initial level right here at about $10.40, and that's just coming from nothing fancy other than the fact that, during this late day bounce, that is where the bounce ran out of steam. So apparently there's some sellers sitting right up around 1040. After the 1040 mark, next key level up around the $11 mark. And then after that, you can start to focus on those other areas. But as it stands right now, no need to get too far ahead of ourselves until the bulls can start to prove themselves again. First point of proving themselves, getting up above 1040 and then, the $11 mark. All in all, though, any way you look at it, crazy movement today. And now it's just a matter of can the bulls start to build upon this and chip away and build higher bases? We shall see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.